Alright, time has come for departure. King are staying behind to do some work.
Yes.
And I'm heading west to the coast.
Oh, this is nice.
So I've been traveling with Kinga for a couple of days, and many of you already know her and know that she's been traveling around the world. What many of you might not know is that Will used to be on the road for even longer than Kinga has now.
Yeah.
You've been on the road for 9 years?
9 years
Yeah.
in total, yeah.
And you did have a pretty big following also on social medias until accounts were hacked and stolen?
Yeah, we had a few 100,000 followers, which is amazing. With a few million viewers for some of the videos, which again was amazing, especially 15 years ago. And unfortunately the account got hacked into and I couldn't prove I was me. And my whole page was deleted along with Instagram and everything else. Yeah.
But you still have all the memories and all the stories.
Oh, definitely.
You guys have so many. I've been listening here all morning to their stories or the travels. Just, oh my God, they're experiencing so much.
Yeah.
But tell us about where did you go? What was your 9 years of travel?
So for the first bunch of years, I had a gardening company in Scotland where it meant I didn't work for 6 months through the winter, which is amazing. So I just got on the road and just travelled as far as I could, all around Europe, North Africa, Turkey, wherever I could get to.
Because the thing is, you're really afraid of flying.
Yeah, I don't fly at all. I'm absolutely terrified of flying. So to get anywhere, I have to ride a motorbike or take a vehicle or a boat.
Yeah. So whenever your buddies will we're going to Spain or whatever.
Yeah.
You were just, see you there in a couple of days.
See you there in 3 or 4 days, and I'll rock up on a bike and they'll do their thing, and then I'll go off and just carry on adventuring, and just found that accidentally that the adventure life was perfect for me before it was even a thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, further down the road, we decided to do a big trip to Australia, but we're now in New Zealand. That was over the space of 2 years that we travelled, and it was amazing, meeting amazing people, doing amazing things. It's just brilliant.
Yeah. So what approximately was your route?
That route was through Europe, Turkey, Georgia, Azerbaijan, across the Caspian, Kazakhstan, a few of the other stands, too many.
Yeah.
And then we got a group ride to go through China because you have to be guided. A lot of people say, how do you have funds for the trip and things? My budget for the whole thing was about £10,000 all up, and 2/3 of that was 10 days in China and 7 days in Myanmar for guides and visas.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So we went through China and then Pakistan, India, Nepal, India, then into Burma, which was amazing. Southeast Asia, all the way down to the bottom, then Australia. From Australia, got a boat to New Zealand, and I've been stuck here for 7 years. Just when we were thinking of leaving, the pandemic was just starting, so we quickly applied for residency. All of my travels were on the same bike. It was a 2002 BMW 650 Dakar, but with a lot of modifications, suspension and engine mods and all sorts to make it a proper adventure bike. I did 420,000 kilometers on that bike in 9 years in 86 countries.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
oh my God.
a lot of traveling.
Did that tickle your brain a little bit to be talking about adventures and traveling and?
Yeah, having the girls here for the last 2 days, I just want to be on the road again. I can't wait to be back on the road one day.
Yeah. Well, if you do, we might see you on some socials.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I'll start up another page if I'm going to do it. I'll do it in my own way.
Yeah.
Seeing how the girls do it is crazy.
There's a few cameras going on. Yeah.
I had an iPhone 2.
Yeah.
And just went, that was a nice photo, and that was it. That's all you had to do back in the day.
Well, look out for him on social media eventually, and he's been a fantastic host. So random that we ended up here, but I'm so glad we ended up here.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
All right, time has come for departure. King are staying behind to do some work.
Yes, it's my working day.
Have more baths.
Yeah.
Yes, one more after
So-
hour.
And I'm heading west to the coast.
With nice weather, apparently.
Yeah. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
I know.
For a couple of days at least.
Yeah.
And then you'll come in after.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll catch you somewhere later on.
It's not the biggest island, so yeah, we might see each other again.
Yeah, it was so good to ride with you.
Likewise,
and hang out
it's
with
really
you
a pleasure
guys.
and so
Yeah.
good staying here.
You're more than welcome
Thank you so
anytime.
much.
It was a pleasure to have you.
Thanks.
You're
I'll see
welcome.
you around.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
With the blinking, how'd you make it blink?
You sound so good.
There's lights in there.
Oh wow, it's shining.
So cool.
Alright, so the plan for today is already 1:30 in the afternoon. So we'll just see how far I get, but I'm heading west towards the coast, towards Arthur's Pass, which is supposed to be really, really cool. Yeah, we'll just take it from there, see how far it gets. Should be just over 200 kilometers to get over the pass and down on the other side for a campsite.
Spending some days in company of other riders adds so much to the experience, but the journey has to continue. Getting back on the road together with my new bright yellow riding buddy, we headed towards the mountains and the horizon, and I knew good stuff was coming.
Oh, this is nice. Into the mountains. Check out this place. Holy shit.
What caught my eye as I was approaching was these huge limestone rocks in the distance. This is Castle Hill Rock at Krios Conservation Area. More than being a fascinating sight in stunning surroundings, this area also holds significant cultural importance for the Naitahu tribe, who have a long history of living and farming in this region. Supposedly, Krios translates to the treasure from a distant land and refers to the sweet potato, kumara, that was once farmed in abundance here.
Alright, that was really cool rock formations. Oh no, it's stuck in here. Ah! I have located a campground not far from here. 46 kilometers. A dog campground. I was a little bit hesitant about camping here up in the pass because apparently this is the home of the sandflies. And oh my god, you guys, the sandfly bites. Oh shit. I mean, I've heard that they're supposed to be itchy, but it's been extremely itchy. I have like 20 bites, not even joking, on my legs. I've showed you already. And they still just itch so bad. Like I literally wake up in the middle of the night because it's so itchy. And they say, you know, oh, well, just, you know, don't itch. Yeah, there's no way, like, how I am not supposed to itch. It is so itchy. Oof. These surroundings are just epic. Definitely worth the ride. Oh my gosh. Alright, still 25 minutes to go. Let's go. See if we can find a nice place to pitch the tent. Klondike Corner.
All right, so I set my camp up here. After a while, I heard another motorcycle approaching. Didn't think much of it. But then, this lady approached.
Hi.
This is Sam.
Hello there.
You're from England?
I'm from England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have quite the bike.
I'd like to introduce you to Sally.
This is Sally.
This is Sally. She has a sidecar, so it's Sally's sidecar. She's 39 years old, and she is my company for approximately 2 months whilst I just travel around New Zealand.
How awesome is that? So you came to New Zealand, you bought this bike.
I bought it before I came out, and my trip was delayed a little bit, so the man who I bought it from kindly housed it. I picked her up in January, and here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are, and she's going very well.
So cool. Look at that.
Share with you that
Yeah.
in here is my camping stuff,
Uh-huh.
my food supplies, but predominantly it's just for the look.
Yeah. And it is quite a look. And how long are you planning to stay on the road, you said?
I'm probably only going to be on the road for about 8 to 10 weeks. That's enough for
Only?
this.
I think that's...
This is my maiden voyage,
Yeah.
and this is good. This is all good.
Because you have a bike back home in England as
I
well.
have a bike at home, yeah.
Yeah. That was
But, Ducati Scrambler 400.
There you go.
But this is the dream, and this is what I will pursue.
You can read about you in...
You can read about me. I'm on the front page of the New Zealand Sidecar Federation magazine this month.
There you go. You can check it out.
Good evening, guys, and it really is a good evening. What a fantastic few days it has been. Before anything, let me just show you on a map where we've been and where I am right now. Last time I showed you, it was up here in Hammer Spring. Then we rode all the way down here to Christchurch, where I had the bike service, went to the motor social event, went on a little ride around the smallest crater of the volcanoes here. Today I've ridden up here, and I'm here-ish. Just outside of the Otters Pass, but inside the Otters Pass National Park. The plan for tomorrow is to continue along this route down here, along the coast, and they'll just see how far we get. There's a whole lot of different small roads in and out here that I might want to check out. Oh, super nice camp spot here, nice and quiet. Even though there's a lot of people here, it's just still nice and quiet. And I don't know if you can hear the river, which is such a nice sound to sleep to. Oh, I love it. The night sky outside is so absolutely stunning. The moon is out, the sky is so packed with stars. The night sky here with the stars is apparently one of the best ones in the world. Meaning New Zealand is one of the best places in the world to watch the stars, apparently. It's just so clear, and there's so many stars. It's so beautiful, and I wish I could capture it on camera, but yeah, I'm not that good yet. Everything is just so exactly how I pictured it would be, which I had high expectations. Really happy. Let's just hope it continues this way. The weather forecast says the west coast should be good for another couple days, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'll see you again in the next. Good night.